Hello YouTube land, this is Mike and we are going to attempt our first homebrew Wednesday. It's not really Wednesday, but we're going to give it a crack. So here we go. You know, there's a lot of times where I revert to CraigTube and Bobby from New Jersey, but there are tons and tons of videos out there to educate yourself and make better brews. So um, I think there's room for one more. So we're going to give it a go and kind of show you how I brew. It's not the best, it's not the be all and end all, but it works for me. So today we're going to actually make an Irish stout, and I'll show you my equipment that I'm using. I basically use a burner hooked up to a propane tank, and I got a 15-gallon brew kettle, and we're getting up to about 160 degrees. Yep, we could probably turn it down now and try to maintain that temperature at a $1.60. So we'll do that. And then we're going to steep some grains. We're going to make an Irish stout today. And basically what I'm going to use is some crushed crystal malt. Some roasted barley malt, give it a nice chocolate flavor. And I'm going to use 2 pounds of dry malt extract. And then I'm going to throw in a can of 3.3 pounds. This is already hopped, by the way. The recipe for this Irish stout calls for Cascade hops. I got some leftover Warrior hops. I'm not sure if I'm going to put them in yet, just yet. So again, we're going to put these in a muslin bag, and we're going to begin our steeping, and we'll go from there. The assistant brewmaster, Winston. Winston, say hello. Hello. And Winston and I are going to start our own brew tube channel, okay? So I guess with that said, let me show you what we're going to be doing. All right, I put my grains inside my muslin bag and had a little tear in it. So my grains actually are kind of like on the side. But if it happens to you, don't worry about it. Not a problem. When you transfer it, you know, and then you pitch the yeast and it ferments out, it's not really a big deal because it'll settle. You know, and then when you put it in you rack it into the secondary fermenter, it'll get left behind. So not a big deal if you have a disaster like I did. Hey, look, I don't know if you've tried this. It's the Traveler. It's the Curious Traveler. It's a lemon shandy. They have one out there that's a grapefruit. I don't usually use my wife's, and she's at the beach. So, hey, Brewha. That's Winston. He's little fireworks going on. He gets a little bugged out. But anyway, the grapefruit Curious Traveler is phenomenal. And again, I don't put fruit in my beer. Might have an orange and a shock top, but that's about it. But these are pretty good on a rainy Sunday. Getting our grains in there. We got the timer going. It's getting a little bit warm. Want to keep it under 170 so no tannins come out. And you get that off flavor. So unfortunately it's kind of messy. But like I said, it'll all fall out during fermentation and it'll be fine. We will bring it up to a boil, do our first hop additions. We're using Cascade hops today for this Irish stout, and we're going to throw in a can of malt extract. This is hopped already, and should be good to go. We'll just let it boil for about an hour, and we'll be good to go. So we'll finish this. I should be drinking my home brew. So I'll suck this one down, then we'll go get a home brew and finish this one up. Big deer. Let's see if we can get him.
see the arm going.
We're recording. That's cool. Look at this chocolate stout. Oh, by the way, folks, this is T-Bone.
Assistant brewmaster.
Assistant brewmaster.
First time ever.
First time. Look at the technique of him holding.
Oh, I'm taking
funnel.
this job. I'm taking
Look
this job seriously.
This. Oh my God. Ah. Colin, where do you taste this stout? Look at that. That's magic right there. Huh?
Yeah, and like we said, you know what the secret ingredient is?
L-O-V-E.
L-O-V-E. Mikey Mike is putting a lot of it in.
Yeah. All right, we finished up the Irish stout, and we're starting to boil water on our second batch today. And from Worcester, Massachusetts, Wormtown Brewery, we're going to do the Wormtown Pale Ale. So we're going to steep up some oatmeal to give it that nice creamy body to it, head retention. So we'll bring it up to 160, got 6.5 gallons in here. Obviously you're going to mess with your equipment and know what the boil off is. So if I boil for an hour, 6.5 gallons, end up with 5. So basically I'm going to put it in a muslin bag, the oatmeal, and get that going, steep that for about 15 minutes. And then we'll bring it up to a boil and start our recipe. Let's kill the heat a little bit so you don't have a overflow. Oh, does that smell good? Oh, smell this, Terry.
Again, coming out here.
Wow. Oh, just put the hops in there. Nice. Dr. 70?
Yeah.
Nice. Now that's, look at that, huh? I'm gonna definitely brew that again. This was the clone Dogfish 60.
Yeah, and you.
But I threw all extra malts in, bumped up the ABV. So it's Dogfish 7.7.
Cascade hop pellets.
Oh, that's good. Now, oh, sweet malty. Haven't had that in a while.
With your hops, with our hops that we're gonna harvest this year.
Yep.
What will happen with those? Can you use those green? That's when you want to use them, right?
Yeah, we'll put
right
the
after
whole
you-
hops in cones. We'll
Right
pick
in.
them right off the plant, and then we'll put them right in there.
Because I'd also like to see if there's.
We'll have to do a couple batches.
I'd also like to see if there's any breweries that would be interested in buying them.
Yeah, they just may actually.
I mean, we're
Serious,
gonna have so many.
I know, but you know what else you could do? You could dry hop with them.
Yep.
So just put hops in the very beginning of the boil, 60-minute boil, right?
Yep.
So when you put the hops in, that's what gives it the bitterness,
Yep.
right? And then when you do hops, say 20 minutes left in the boil, 15 minutes left in the boil, it gives it hops in aroma.
Yep.
And then when you do flame out, shut it off, and then you hop it again. The hops towards the end of the brew gives it the floral, the smell. So even when you put it in the fermenter, people dry hop. They'll put them in like bags, muslin bags.
Oh, okay.
And stick the cones
In the fermenter.
right in the fermenter.
So not even in the
right.
wort.
No, I'll do it. I'll do both actually. You know, because you and I love hops.
Yeah.
You know, the hoppier the better.
Yeah.
So
How is your hops doing?
not as good as yours. I think
wonder
it's
why.
the trees. I think they're blocking the sun. This calls for Columbus and Simcoe, a half ounce of each. You like hoppy beers, right?
Yeah, do you want to go?
I mean, we could save half of it, you know, for later, but fuck it.
Oh my God, smell it.
Oh, what kind of those? Columbus?
Simple.
Oh, these are Columbus.
Look at the
Smell
green.
that.
Oh,
Oh, nice. Oh, that is nice. Yep.
that is
Isn't that
unbelievable.
unbelievable.
Oh man, I'm gonna show up at home
Oh,
with this taped to my face.
you know, when we
Hey,
make
you
these
got us
videos,
recording?
wouldn't it be great if we had smell-o-vision
You've got me.
for the people at home?
You
They
got
could
us
smell
recording.
these
I'm
hops.
telling. I'm gonna tape this to my face.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, look at that. That's just loveliness right there. Oh,
Yeah. Are my hops?
your hops
Off
are
the hook.
insane. Insane. I'm coming to your house
And we're gonna harvest.
and we'll harvest. Because mine are like,
Freeze them.
yours are like twice the height as mine. You know?
They get
And,
all day sun.
and I haven't fixed my trellis yet. You know, but